Hello my friends. Hello, welcome back. Good morning my friends. As we can see, I'm in a cloud. I'm not in a cloud, it's incredibly foggy. Welcome to today's video. It's going to be a little bit different because while I'm here in Anglesey looking for the red squirrels, that's not all I'm doing. I'm also generally just having some time off, exploring the island a little bit. I'm only here for a few days, but the reason this video is going to be a little bit different is because it kind of started yesterday. So yesterday I went and saw the squirrels, then I went to the south stacks, roll the clip. Oh, cute doggy, cute doggy. Oh wow, look at these rocks, man. If you ever want a test of how fit you are, just don a bunch of leathers and go up a seemingly never-ending staircase. Right, I've been trying to do this video, but honestly, I've got too much stuff with me, and the bike gear just won't do. And after setting up my tent, I've explored around here a little bit. Now I'm camped about 500 meters from the Welsh coastal path and the Anglesey coastal path. So yesterday I went out for a bit of a walk, found a really cool cove, roll the clip. I'm coming down to this lovely secluded little beach. Oh, there's a lighthouse over there. Right, calm down, fam. Yeah. Oh my lord, these rocks are so slippy. See, death. Oh, we've got limpets. Am I tripping, or are them black dots seals bobbing in the water? I sat down for a break after scaling, oh my god, so many rocks. Found this awesome cave, and I'm sat here and I'm just contemplating this cliff because it's so interesting. It's in no way uniform. It's like there's so many unconformities. We've got this here, we've got this here, not unconformities, but really interesting, and another one going up there, and then this really pronounced line here. So they're not linear at all. These have been folded and stretched and all sorts over millions and millions, probably hundreds of millions of years. It's awe-inspiring, and I think that's why I love getting out here, because you are humbled, you are made to feel small. This is not a big cliff by any stretch of the imagination, but it dwarfs me, absolutely dwarfs me, and it's been here for millions of years. Really puts into context how brief our lives are. Sorry, thought I'd wax philosophical for a minute. After that, I came back to my tent, chilled out for a bit, and I went out for another walk. And on that one, roll the clip. Guys, I took another path and look. Seals. Look at them. Oh, look at him. Oh my god, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh, no way. Oh yes, hello, I'm looking at you, buddy. Yes, I'm looking at you. Oh. So as you can see, I was incredibly happy, absolutely elated that I saw those seals yesterday. I'll probably put this clip in. I also had a bit of a whimsical kind of epiphany. So I've been sat here with these seals now for, I don't know, half an hour, and I was just thinking that this is my happy place. I mean, of course it is, But there's something about looking out at the ocean and thinking about all the amazing stuff out there, all the stuff that's yet to be discovered, and then looking at the coastline and thinking of the stories it could tell, and then looking down at the seals, who are just honestly vibing. They are vibing so hard. Like, there's one over in a pool over there that just keeps kind of flapping around in it, just kind of having fun. The rest are chilling. And this is everything that I love about environmental science and the world and natural history and ecology. It's all here. It's everything I love about Earth. All the fundamentals of it in one place. And I found it completely by accident. And honestly, I couldn't be happier. And I had to put my thoughts on video, even if this doesn't go into a video, because this is it. Even if this just turns into a reminder, like if you know the rest of uni gets hard, this video just turns into a reminder of how incredible all of this makes me feel, then so be it. But if it goes in a video, then it goes in a video. Content, I guess. Anyway, today it's incredibly foggy, so I'm not riding on the bike. I figure I'm just going to go for a walk. I'm currently on the same path that I used yesterday to get to the seals, and then from where I joined the path, I'm going to go due north and just follow the path for as long as I can. It's not going to be miles and miles and miles and miles, because I do need to get home as well. But I'm really keen to see what else this island has to offer, because the red squirrels blew me away. The seals yesterday were the icing on top. I also had a red kite that it flew, must have been, what, 20 feet from me. Right in front of me. It's really, really gorgeous. So I just want to see what else there is to see. With it being such a foggy day, there might not be much, but there is always cool rocks. That's another thing. I've been told by the farmer who owns the campsite that I'm currently staying in, that where my campsite is, I'm on a fault line. So on one side of the campsite there is slate. On the other side, I think it's granite. So yeah, really interesting geology. He also said he has a lot of students from Bangor University who come here and stay to look at the rocks. So that's really cool. And so ahead I went, charging through this field on this cold and foggy morning, eager to get to the coastline and see what the day had in store for me. After finding the squirrels yesterday, I was eager to test my luck and see what else I could stumble upon. There was a dip there. Oh my, don't swear. Oh my God. Holy crap. Oh, there's something about standing on the side of a cliff that makes you feel so teeny tiny small. Oh God, imagine dropping my phone down there. I'd kill myself. I'd literally throw myself off after it. Absolutely phenomenal. So anyway, I'm going to quit yapping. Am I? Yeah, I'm going to quit yapping. And I'm going to head off that way. And I'll report back when interesting stuff happens. Not 2 seconds after I stopped recording, I found something interesting. So this looks to be a fairy ring, well, some fairy ring champignons, or however you pronounce it. I'm not too sure, because yeah, we've got a bit of a circle of them. I'll say circle, semicircle. Another one there. Is there something down here? Yeah, some more there. More there. Oh my god, there's loads of them. Maybe they're not fairy rings though. They could be meadow wax caps. They could be meadow wax caps. Again, not too sure. Not too sure. God, this is so cool. Love it out here. Love it out here. Now, I saw this yesterday, so I've come from that path there. This is where, if you follow the fence, this is where it pops you out. And then come down here in this unassuming bank. And then suddenly you realise this is hella slate. Just right up almost 90 degrees. Imagine the forces it took to take this flat slab and shift it. Imagine the forces, man. God damn. It blows me away. And it carries on. This whole slab. And look, we've got a really, really interesting fold there. Isn't that really, really cool? Oh, well, we've got another. Now, I'm not sure that classes as an unconformity, because the rest of this is going up like that. And then this is kind of, you can see this is a lot flatter than all of that stuff. Really interesting nonetheless. Now we're coming to the beach where I saw the seals yesterday. Now the tide is in, but I think I just saw a baby. Oh, oh! There they are. There they are. That's incredible. Oh, there's another one sleeping there. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so happy. Is there any? Oh, shit, that's scary. Oh, wow. My adrenaline. I'm so attached to these seals already. Anyway, I sat and bothered those guys for about an hour yesterday, so I'm not going to sit and bother them any longer. That big one looked up as if to say, oh, Christ almighty, the guy's back. Oh, but look at him. He's so plump and rotund. Oh, hello, cutie pie. Right, must tear myself away. We're going this way. This is what I love about trails like this. This is the path. And it's just right next to this sheer drop. Good Lord. Ooh, more interesting rocks. Yeah, interesting orientation anyway. It's funny, the camera really doesn't pick up the detail of the rock that well. See, about the only thing this camera struggles with. It is only an iPhone, but, you know, right. Try not to slip off the edge. And we move onward. That's interesting. Look at the colour of those rocks. And look at the colour of these. This is all a pretty uniform, kind of very dab grey. And then, what the hell? And then, oh God, and then these guys are just super dark. Now, is this just weathering? That's really interesting. With the farmer saying there's a fault line, like a fault boundary through the campsite. My campsite is literally that way. I wonder if this is the same fault, because that's really interesting. I need to find that out. So if you look at Google Maps, you'll see that it's littered with like castle ruins, and I say that very loosely because this is on there. I don't know the name of it. At least I think it's on there. This ain't no castle, but it is cool. I don't know what it is, so I'll look it up. I don't know much about... This is cropping up a lot. I don't know much about the coast in general, including coastal buildings. I don't know what will be needed. I don't know if it's a watch house, a horn house. It's not a lighthouse. I mean, it could be a beacon, I guess. Could be a beacon. No idea. Gondor calls for aid, and all that. There we are, if we were ever in doubt. Wales coast path. Now, it's funny, there's a blue one, there's a red one. I don't know what the distinction is. I'm not sure if one is the Anglesey coast path or one is Wales, but if this is the Wales coast path, then where's the Anglesey coast path? Oh, wow. That's a field of... Hey, I'm falling over. Oh! Oh, I think I know what these are. No, I don't. I'm gonna look into this. This is really interesting. So I've just looked into it, and yeah, it's wild radish. I thought it was. I didn't want to sound stupid. But as far as I'm aware, these are edible, and these particularly, I've seen people talk about. I'm just going to do a quick Google just to make sure that this is wild radish. I'm pretty sure it is. It was my first instinct, and it's the first thing my apps are telling me. It looks a lot like it, and I don't think in the UK there's much we can confuse this for. So, yeah, I'm going to look this up and then give it a nibble. Right, I've done a research, so this is safe. Very green, a little bit spicy. Cool. Right, if I do die, that's why. When you're going through my phone and stuff. I think we've also got wild cabbage. Again, I'm not 100%. Got more radish. Yellow flowers as well. I'm not sure what they are. I'm going to stick around here a bit and identify all these, because oh god, that heat's really coming on. That's really interesting. Right, so this one is a brassica. It's either rapeseed or wild cabbage or wild mustard. They're all edible. I don't like any of that, so I'm not going to eat it. So that's cool. And then the last thing, oh wait, no, I've already identified that, doesn't matter. So yeah, there's a lot of these yellow flower, which are the turnip or whatever the hell it is, because that was another suggestion, was turnip. That's wild radish. So I don't think there's much else. I thought there was loads more, but no, it's just those two plants in different stages of their life cycles. So that's a cool little aside. I do have lunch with me, otherwise I'd probably, I don't know, pick a few of these and just have a little trail. In fact, you know what, I'm doing it anyway. Only taken 2 or 3, let's call it 3. Forage responsibly, people. If you just need a little trail snack, just take a little handful. And there is the beach from yesterday. Now it's high tide, and where I had my little moment about geology was just... Oh, where's my finger? Where's my finger? Oh, it's focusing. Just there. Anyway, it's now flooded. But yeah, dramatic coastline. Let's carry on. Just finished that last segment and found this. It is, it's a bullet. maybe some weapon aficionado is watching this by some miracle and you can tell me what this is and roughly when it's from. I might keep that just in case it's something cool. Yeah, I'll go in the bag. Also takes it out of the environment. Ah, yes, my favourite kind of gate. Unnecessary. Ha! And this is what I was talking about. There is red and there is blue. I'm wondering if one is east and one is west. Doesn't appear to. Anyway, we're at the beach. So I'm going to carry on up the path up there. And here we have another wild edible. We've got some sea beet. Sea beet. I've never tried it, and honestly, I don't really fancy trying it just kind of raw dogging it. I prefer to put it in something, so maybe that's something for another time. But yeah, more food. Well, this is really put a thing in our... Wait, what? So interesting. Apparently this is now private land. And it's closed from the 14th of September. It's currently middle of October. So it is closed. Now, I was talking about the blue and red signage. So I'd have to assume now, looking at this, that the red is for here. And the blue is for the alternative path. Now, this is blue. So, and it does look like, because it veers off inland, you know, the sea's there. This does veer off inland. There is another signpost up there. I wonder if that's colour coded. I mean, let's find out. Let's find out. Yeah, so I came up into the trees thing, and I've gotten to this, and the gorse, I can deal with the gorse, but what I can't deal with is the gradient. And I'm in wellies right now. It looks super slippy, lots of grass. So I'm actually going to turn back, and I'm going to go back to where I started and go south. So I guess I'll pick up with you then. Oh, hold on, there's a mushroom. Oh, yeah, we like a bit of mushroom. Focus. It feels spongy on the underside, so I'm going to guess that's a bolete of some kind. It might even be a penny bun, a sep. Either way, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to bother it. And yeah, we'll head back down there, back up the coast where I started. So it's just occurred to me, I haven't shown you my camp. Well, this is it. I'm in the mighty OEX Bobcat one. And Odie is safely tucked underneath this D&D hammocks tarp. And under here I've got some space to keep stuff dry, like my helmet up there. I got wet last night, but the farmer dried it out for me this morning. So yeah, my boots, pannier. Yeah. Only one other person. Got a place myself, almost. And yeah, and inside here we've got Van Gogh Nightstar 375, I think. Under that is an X-Bed Versa 2R, I believe. And the rest of it's just, you know, bag, food and milk, boots, etc. But yeah, that's me for a couple of days. After my day's excursion, I got talking to the owner of the campsite, the farmer, and I mentioned to him that the coastal road was blocked, and it should have been predictable from the amount of pheasants around there. It's private land that is closed for the shoot from, you know, middle of September onwards until I think sometime in February. So that was kind of annoying, but it gave me a new goal to go to. So south of where I joined the path, if you follow that along, you come to somewhere called Church Bay. So that was where I was now headed. Guys, I've come back from this way. I found this cove and, ignore the rubbish, small seals. Now, we like to think of seals as lazy, but if you were laid on a beach all day, listening to the sound of the waves, like, wouldn't you just, like, sleep all day? I know I would. Godspeed, my friends. Sheepies. So I was just sat having lunch on this spot. Look at this, what a place to have a mange. And I looked round and I've noticed this beach, and this is Church Bay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up round to Church Bay. There hasn't been much to see on the way. I thought there were seals on that beach then, but no, it's people. Oh, it could be people and seals actually. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to have a walk around, go down to the beach, and yeah, see what we see. Yeah, starting to get a bit wilder again now. I went through... Ow! Oh, keep hyperflexing my knee. I went through some farmland. Well, quite a lot of pasture. And it said, you know, keeps the path, this is a triple SI. And I'm thinking, how is it a triple SI when you've got sheep grazing all over it? It's probably for the geology. Anyway, rant aside, we're getting wilder now. So, yeah, let's press on. I've just seen a butterfly. Didn't have my camera out. I'm trying to conserve battery. Just show, like, kind of interesting bits. This isn't that interesting, so that point's moot. Some Great Mullein. Lots of mullein, actually. I got accused of planting that when I was a park ranger at Haven Park. I got accused of it being fake because they don't look real, especially that one. It was particularly velvety. Anyway, that's Church Bay. So I'm here. I think it's called Porthswain Beach. I could be completely butchering that, but ooh, look at the rocks. I feel a bit of rock pooling coming on. There's not going to be anything there, but it's still fun. Look at this beach with like 4 people on it. Well, this is interesting. Look at the size of this claw. That is absolutely enormous. So that's coming from a lobster that must be, oh God, I don't know, 60, 70 years old, I'd wager. But yeah, it's massive. It looks like this would have been the crusher because it's quite, well, it's very meaty. So I imagine this was the crushing claw as opposed to, oh yeah, you can tell because it's counter shaded. So this was the right hand claw, and the right hand claw is always the crusher, almost always the crusher. Very cool though, very cool. And then found another one, intact this time. Oh, what's that? That's fresh, that's still got meat in it. I mean, I wanted to forage lobster, but I'm not going that far. So this almost looks promising for finding something. Maybe not a lobster, but... Oh, lots of little fish. Little fish darting around. I'm not sure I've got any of them. There was some under here somewhere. Oh, so there we have a snake locks anemone. Just there. That's very, very cool. I've never seen one of them before. Oh, and another snake locks anemone. Very cool. Lots of limpets, as you'd expect. Another snake locks. Not much else though. Not much else at all. I do need to be a little bit careful. I do think the tide is going out at the moment. Oh, that was a little fish. I'm not sure if that was caught on the camera. A little fish. Well, I've come to the end of the beach. I can't get into them rocks, so I think I'm going to stop here, perch up, have some lunch and sign off. Really good walk today. I didn't really cover that much distance, but I saw so many things. I am definitely going to come back and do the whole coastal path at some point. If it's all like that, it's amazing. And on the trail itself, again, I only did maybe a 5-mile section of it. Not a single other person. So if you're the kind of person who wants to go out for a hike, get away from everyone, come and do the Anglesey coastal path in mid-October, because there's no one around. Even at my campsite, there's only one other person. Yeah, cannot recommend enough. Anyway, thank you very much for coming along with me on this trip. I'm going to perch myself on a rock, have some food, and then go back to my tent. So have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. I've become the hermit in my tent. This is where I live now.